Welcome to the Ultra Universe.
As I almost fall over.
Green Electricity is the one choosing our topic for today.
So, um, this is something exciting. Today, we're
Jacob,
gonna talk
Green Electricity,
about
I swear, if you say what I think you're going to say.
today. We're gonna talk about something awesome. We're gonna talk about touching grass.
Give us
So
an
touching
give us an
you
actual
don't
topic, please.
you don't know what touching grass is, do you?
I go outside every day. I touch grass every day.
You have heard it to anything. How the only thing you really supposed to do is like TikTok and like what else really.
Hmm.
Oh, this recently.
I mean,
The idea where you just reset it.
okay, give us an actual topic, please.
Okay. Then talk about something really something. People have counting hard to understand. We're gonna talk about Percy Jackson. Like the whole Percy Jackson.
Percy Jackson, the Lightning Teeth.
Just about Percy Jackson.
Okay, I've never actually seen that. I only know like one song from it.
Which is
My Grand Plan.
the not you did it. But all right.
My grand plan is that I will be remembered. I'm just gonna get myself copyrighted.
I mean, what are you looking for? Yeah.
But yeah, I've never watched it, so you're gonna be talking about it a lot on your own.
I think more, more. We were actually talking about this like before we actually started, which was Harry Potter. So might as well just go with
Okay.
that.
Okay.
Um,
So
where do we start with this? Like,
we could start a lot of places.
how Harry got his scar, or like where Harry's parents are. Hey, that line. Ryan.
I mean, we just start at the beginning, shouldn't we?
All right, so Lily and James Potter had a son named Harry, but James Potter left the family because
I thought his parents were killed.
well, James Potter left the family, but he still got.
Okay. Then wasn't his mother killed by Voldemort?
So they were both killed by Voldemort. It's just James left the family, so it was off speed killed
Yeah.
or off speed killed.
Yeah. Are you playing Fortnite?
Probably. Anyway, so um and then Voldemort tried killing Harry, but because of his mother's love, it put a reversal curse, causing Voldemort to disappear for a little bit. But that Avada Kedavra that he put on Harry, yeah, that left part of Voldemort's soul in Harry, while also, while also, while Harry got his scars. That's how Harry got his scars. Boom. And then we're gonna cut to later in that evening. He was dropped at one of the worst households ever.
Ugh, those people.
We're not even gonna say their names of how bad they are.
Yeah. So I don't even remember their names.
It's the Dursleys.
You just said their names.
Oh, you're right. Oh, anyway.
No.
Then 10 years later.
He
Then
gets
10 years
a
later.
letter.
Well, no, first you gotta start off with him like he did that little good old cover underneath the stairs.
You need to remember that it's been like 2 years since I've watched these movies.
All the books are more intense. Like Hagrid is a little more aggressive in the books and the movies. Like in the movie, he's just a big giant.
He's just
But
a
in the book,
he's just a big old guy in the movies.
books, he's a little aggressive.
He is? That's hard to imagine.
Yeah, anyway. So we cut to Harry sleeping in a cupboard underneath the stairs. Because come on, why would you do that to Harry?
Like seriously.
But his aunt was ashamed of her sister because she was magic.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't be mad about that. I'd be like,
Yeah, I'm
oh,
gonna
sweet.
be like, hell yeah, teach me this shit right now.
And then, yeah, he's brutally woken up to make breakfast. But then they get the mail, and Harry has this Hogwarts letter saying that he's a wizard. Yeah, that didn't really go so well in the end. Anyway, everything's fine and dandy for a while, right?
Yeah.
There's just a few references to Voldemort here and there.
Mm-hmm.
But then we get to the fourth movie / book, where
Whoa, wait a second. You just said his name.
oh yeah, Dark Lord. Sorry, the Dark Lord,
Or the one who shall not be named.
or No Nose.
Yeah, just no nose.
Anyway, so he comes back in the fourth movie and book. So Harry has a big threat against him now. Oh, and Cedric guys. There's Cedric. Anyway, so then, in the fifth book, nothing really too bad happens except Dumbledore dies because of Snape being Half-Blood Prince. I mean, we all saw that happening though, right?
Yeah.
There's nothing really too good. No, there is something that happened in the fifth actually. We kind of skipped past the fifth, but I'm remembering that Harry got expelled from Hogwarts, but then didn't get expelled from Hogwarts. Also, are we gonna talk about the fact that Dumbledore literally played favorites?
No, we're not.
Anyway, so that happened, and then the seventh book and the of the next movie based are just around really stuff happening and the final showdown between Voldemort and Harry happened.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, yeah, at least made it a little more cooler.
True.
I mean, yeah, I mean, sure, Harry dies, or quote unquote dies, but I mean, that only killed like that only killed half of him. Like that only killed Voldemort's soul within Harry. That was stupid. Like, okay, I get it. The Vada Kedavra, like in the first, like when he was a kid, baby,
Yeah.
yeah, it put the thing on him. But like, still, like, at least make him like at least lose his memory or something.
Yeah. Yeah, but then when they would do some like cliche love business to make him remember.
But that's the thing. The whole message in Harry Potter is love is the strongest power or something.
Yeah, but it'd also be just really cringy as well.
Yeah. I mean, and then Rip Hagrid had to like Rip the Owl. Owl was personally great character.
Yeah.
Best part. I don't understand why she had to be killed off like Headless was such a good owl.
Yeah. Hedwig's the best owl.
Um,
Okay. I have a question for you. This could be an obvious answer for you, could not be. I'm not fully sure. Which one do you like better, Harry Potter or Squid Game?
ooh, well, that's a very hard question. Although it is my reading do have fun. Anyway, well, the Harry Potter books and movies are longer than Squid Game. Like seriously, like the 3 hour difference.
True.
But if I was really forced to choose, I'd definitely go for Harry Potter because it gives more backstory on like most characters, like Voldemort, like how he was Tom Riddle,
True.
and how Lily and Harry Potter run Order the Phoenix. Oh, not the Storm.
What?
Oh, I was gonna go in Storm.
Damn.
Anyway, um, anyway, and then we get it. Yeah. We get nice things like yeah. Anyway, we get nice things which shows Harry Potter at 30 or 89 years old. I forgot.
Yeah.
No, he was 36. So, and he had an 11-year-old boy named Elvis Severus, which didn't have like. But can you imagine if Harry still had football in there? Like that would be terrifying because when he was born,
Okay,
they
before we talk about any of this shit, can we just talk about that deleted scene real quick?
oh my, are you talking about the one where Bishop Rose carries on?
Yeah.
Yes, I was the. Oh my god, that they should have kept that.
Like, seriously, like, they always cut the best shit out of movies.
Bro, what is this kid doing?
I don't know, I can't see your damn screen.
Bro, this kid's like literally playing a trashy game, bro. Oh my god, it's
Did you
playing
get the
station.
battle pass yet?
No, I can't get the power. I can't get the power.
Yeah.
The fire jack rifle, don't like that right now. You can't even get it right now. I need to focus. Anyway, um, anyway, but can you just imagine what it'd be like if Opus had like half Voldemort and him like Harry Potter?
Yeah.
That'd be terrifying. I mean, either way, he still got sorted into Slytherin with and became best friends with Draco. So
Didn't you? Okay, so we both got sorted into Gryffindor on the test.
yeah, because I retook the test.
Yeah, and the first time I took it, I got Gryffindor.
Yeah, I retook it just to see what I really was. Because you never know. You get yourself wrong.
Sure.
But yeah, so that's the Harry Potter story. Now I have one, so now let's think what Harry Potter series.
So are we gonna talk about this anymore, or?
I asked you what Harry Potter series you have.
Oh, what Harry Potter theories I have? How much do you want to know?
Let's hear.
How much do you want to know?
Fun.
What?
Let's hear everything you have.
You want to hear everything I have? Oh. Okay, so first of all. Okay. Oh yeah, here we go. One sec, I have to prepare my voice for what's about to happen.
All right.
There we go. So, pretty sure this could be just pretty obvious, or maybe not. I mean, Harry and Sirius have to be, like, related, right?
Well, Sirius is Harry's godfather. Father.
Yeah, but what if they are actually related?
Uh, well, that.
But because, just hear me out. Harry developed a really close relationship with his godfather, as you say, Sirius. Over the course of the series, in Order of the Phoenix, Harry sees a family tree painted on the wall in the House of Black? Yeah. And some people will quickly spot two family members on that tree who could indicate that Harry and Sirius are blood relatives, really. Wait, also, have you heard about this fucking Apple Vision Pro shit?
Oh God, why did I do that?
What?
Stupid.
Okay, so
I don't know.
according to the Black family tree, Doria Black married Charles Potter, and the two had an unnamed son. Many fans, like me, have theorized that Doria and Charles are James Potter's grandparents, making Potter and Sirius blood relatives, actually. In any case, like, all pureblood families in Wizarding World are likely to intersect at some point, so it really isn't that far-fetched if you think about it. Now, we have 19 more theories in my head to go through. So do you want to hear all of them, or just a few more?
Yep.
What?
Speed round. Go.
What?
Speed round. Go.
Okay, Arthur Weasley created the magical clock. The Weasleys own a unique magical clock that shows them where every member of the family is at all times. Since Arthur is known for experimenting with jungle objects but it's magic like flying forward and it's totally plausible. Well, he's the genius behind the clock. Right, Neville has the wrong hand. I mean, wand. What? Why did I say hand? The fuck? A wand chooses the wizard in Harry Potter, not the other way around. This could explain why Neville Longbottom is clumsy and uncoordinated through the first few years of school. Often missing potions and spells. Bill and Percy Weasley use time turners. Now, I already have a lot of evidence for this one, so we're going to skip it. Harry imagines the whole story.
Yes. Oh my god, I thought about that too.
It was all a dream twist is one of the oldest tricks in storytelling, so it's not surprising that theory has become popular with some Harry Potter fans such as ourselves. Many have theorized that while Harry grows increasingly sad, lonely, and hungry in his small cupboard at the Dursleys' house, to escape the neglect he suffers, Harry makes himself the protagonist of an electric magical world within his mind. While it might not be impossible in the literal sense, it's an extremely sad theory.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to skip that one. Not going to skip this one. Okay. Neville is the chosen one.
Actually, that's not my do this one. Technically, Harry and Neville are the chosen ones.
Okay, let me fucking map pat this. Okay, fine. Okay, I'll go the next. I'm gonna skip that one.
Okay. Because Voldemort had a choice, and he just went with Harry.
What?
Even Dumbledore said that.
Just on to the next one. The Dursleys don't hate Harry. The Dursleys just don't hate him.
I don't know about that.
What?
I don't know about that. I mean, we see how we see how.
So, Horcruxes, or however you pronounce that bullshit, Horcruxes affect the mood of those around them, as demonstrated by Ron and Harry's irritability while hiding in the locket in the Deathly Hallows Part 1. Harry later learns that he's a Horcrux himself, as a fragment of Voldemort's soul went into his body when the Dark Lord attempted to kill him, as we know. So my theory states the awful and abusive Dursleys did not hate Harry because of who he is. Instead, Harry being a Horcrux inadvertently changed their moods. Although is no excuse for the way they abuse Harry, this theory could at least explain the Dursleys' attitude towards him.
Hey, Jack.
Well, huh?
Here, Jacob thinks Hermione's hot.
We're recording a podcast and we just hear this out of nowhere.
That's all right there.
Yeah, you said she was.
I never said that.
Jay.
When?
You realize that's going on the internet, right?
I don't. But there was no response.
I'm not questioning your word. Sure, what you said happened. But have you considered it within Spider-Man's interest to help you? So,
Okay, now here's one I hate that I have this theory, but I honestly think it could be true. Ginny tricks Harry with a love potion.
why? Because he hides behind
You-
It wouldn't explain a lot.
You ready to hear this? So when Ginny Weasley develops a crush on Harry, when she first sees him at the train station, This crush grows over the years, despite Harry only thinking Ginny is Ron's little sister, but his feelings abruptly change in his 6th year, like, just out of the blue, random, out of the blue, out of nowhere. Where Ginny and Harry's relationship seemed to come out of nowhere in the Half-Blood Prince. She and Hermione looked at love potions in Fred and George joke shop, leading to the theory that Ginny used a love potion on Harry.
Who can blame him?
I mean, that question that
Ginny,
Harry came out of nowhere.
Ginny wanted to be with Harry so badly that she used a love potion to get Harry to fall in love with her.
The city will replace him.
I feel like you would do the same, though.
I'm trying to do this with life.
Shut up!
I don't know. I feel like you do the same, though.
Okay, now you want to hear just one of my absurd theories?
Sure, let's hear.
George Weasley opens a candy factory. More so, a chocolate factory. Do you see where I'm going with this?
Yeah.
So, George Weasley and the chocolate factory might seem odd. When broken down, though, it does make sense. I suspect that George never really recovered after losing his twin brother Fred in the Battle of Hogwarts. This theory suggests that George turns back in time to create a new life for himself as Willy Wonka. George has a deep knowledge of candy due to his experience with Weasley's wizard thing. More importantly, he and Wonka have some of the same ideas. The candies that create elements, most of Wonka's inventions seem impossible in the non-magical world, although unlikely, it's a fascinating, funny idea. Gonna skip that one. Ooh, should I skip this one? Oh.
Oh, crap.
Thinking about skipping this one. Jacob, should I skip this one or not?
What is it?
Just say yes or no.
Yes.
So we should skip it.
No.
Okay. Draco had a crush on Hermione.
What?
Draco had a crush on Hermione.
I mean, Tom Felton did have a crush on Emma Watson. But
Draco had a fixation on Hermione, constantly going out of his way to insult her. I believe this despicable behavior could be hiding Draco's true feelings to Hermione. While it hardly excuses Draco's abuse of this character, it isn't really far-fetched to be said. Since Draco was raised to believe mudbloods were beneath him, an attraction to Hermione would make him feel insecure. So he would lash out by attacking her, and in the seventh movie, Draco eventually turns against Voldemort. All of this has inspired thousands of... Yeah. Gonna skip that one. Skip that one. Skip that one. No, this one's too far-fetched.
What was it? Let's hear it.
So, Ron Weasley is Albus Dumbledore.
I've seen that too.
You have? Okay. So I don't need to explain it.
Yeah, no, that one is a little too far-fetched. You're right.
I'm gonna skip that one and skip that one. And that's all the theories I have.
I have a theory.
Tell me.
Okay.
Harry is actually dead.
Make sure the pressure's ready.
Why do you have to get so dark with it?
You see, after Harry gets Avada Kedavra for the second time, he actually dies. Like he fully dies.
Okay. I paid that thing here before someone asked me to pay.
And it's just Ron trying to keep him alive. And Ron is trying to believe Harry is alive when he hears the news. So, when Voldemort gets the powers, Ron makes up this whole world, this whole alternate timeline where Harry is still alive and he stops Voldemort.
Whoa, Ron does this?
Yes.
Albus Dumbledore does that shit.
He makes up the 19 years later scene too, because he doesn't know what happened in those, because he might know what would happen to Harry in those 19 years.
True.
And that's why he kept and that's why he put that's why Harry's son's name is Albus Severus Potter. Albus because, come on,
Mm-hmm.
Severus as in Severus Snape, because after realizing that Snape really cares for him, you know.
Where'd you get you?
Mm-hmm.
And then Potter, because Harry Potter.
I mean, yeah.
But that's why there's a 19-year age gap without us knowing what really happened. It's because of Ron's imagination. And I have another theory that McGonagall and Hermione should be a Ravenclaw.
What?
You heard me.
I mean, I did, but I'm just confused. Like, it's plain.
You know how Hermione is always, you know.
Yeah.
Well, her personality would also fit the description of a Ravenclaw.
Mm-hmm.
But she tried going for Gryffindor. She chose to go for Gryffindor.
But they don't choose which house they get put into.
No, you don't get to choose. You're right, but remember, the hat keeps it in consideration. As Harry says in the 19 years later scene, when he's explaining to Albus that he can choose Gryffindor because it keeps it in into consideration.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, next one.
And that's how Harry got into Gryffindor too. Because when he was saying not Slytherin, you know.
Yeah.
We saw that in the second movie.
Yeah.
Graphic.
Okay, is that it for your theories?
Well, yeah, that would be.
Okay, so before we end this podcast, when we were first making this podcast, we had a little discussion on what the name was going to be. Now, we landed on Ultra Universe, but we were thinking about naming it Hell's No Escape. I actually want to show y'all what it would look like if we had gone for that. This is what it would have looked like if we had gone with Hell's No Escape. But instead we have this, because, Ultra Universe and stuff. It's a...
Yeah. Because we spun the wheel.
Yeah, wheels.
Right, with a wheel.
Okay, so...
Before we leave, that just brings up another question. Which guys are you? What is more in the world? Doors or wheels?
What?
Personally, doors.
What?
Which has more in the world? Doors or wheels? I'm team doors.
Your team doors?
Yeah.
Jake, why are
Think
you
of it.
team doors?
think of it. All the hidden rooms, everything. Like, think of everything that can be hidden, but we wouldn't know about because of how good it is at it being hidden.
1 second, I need to do a quick Google search.
I didn't even. There. Oh my god, they're up there.
Okay, so there are. Okay, so there are 1.466 billion cars in the world. Then you times that by 4. You get 5.784 wheels in the world. That's just by cars, I remind you. We still have tricycles, bikes, all this other shit to go for.
Here, don't get that. Alright. I'm going in down to this.
So tell me, how in the hell do you think there are more fucking doors in the world?
Hold it. Okay, now.
Alright, anyway. End of.
What?
I'm gonna get into the podcast, and I'll be right back.
Oh, okay, I'll do the outro. See you all in the next universe.